Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You can hear my dog barking in the background, so I'm sorry about that, but she's just excited and happy. I did want to do a makeup tutorial today for an everyday look because I was going to the gym and it got canceled on me. I made an appointment, and here in New Jersey, as I've said before, gyms are opening up September 1st, so any appointments that were made before, they've all been canceled. So I have some things going on today. I have a nail appointment. I might go see a friend. So I thought, I'll do my makeup and I'll share an everyday look with you guys and how I go through making my face look fresh. So let's get to it. So the first thing I did was I washed my face with a moisturizing soap bar by CeraVe. I'm not going to show you what I did with that. It's just a regular soap bar that you can get from Walmart and Walgreens. It's super cheap. It's like $5 or $6. And I love it because if you wash your face with normal soap, it's not good because it's super drying. And what CeraVe does is a special facial moisturizing soap, and it never dries out my skin. I love it. Right after that, I go in and use sunscreen always every day in the morning just to protect from UVA, UVB rays. And it's really important, guys. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Sunscreen every day will prevent aging, whether, whatever your ethnicity is, whatever your background is. If you're light, if you're medium skin, if you're dark, use sunblock, guys. It prevents wrinkles. So the one I use is Biore UV. I got this off Amazon and it's 50 plus. You guys should be wearing at least 30 SPF on your face. That's a really good number to wear and it prevents damage. So after that, it's somewhat slightly moisturizing, but sunscreen isn't a moisturizer. So what I'm going to do is, I bought this online. It's called Aradha Rose Hip Oil, and I love this stuff. I use it every day as part of my morning routine and at night before I go to bed. But in the morning, I have combo skin, so a lot of places, especially my T-zone, it gets very oily, and other places actually get dry, especially around the mouth. So in the morning, I usually just do one big drop of this after using sunblock, and at night, actually, when I'm doing my night routine, I usually put 3 drops on my face. So yes, it does make it look oily, but that's nighttime. That's because I'm using more product. I even rub this into my lips and under the eyes. I love this, guys. So you might be thinking, oh my God, I'm never gonna use oil. It's gonna clog my pores, especially because I have oily skin. But the reason why your skin is probably oily is because it's lacking moisture. So if you give this a chance, rose hip oil actually fades away acne scars if you use it consistently. Any hyperpigmentation, hypopigmentation, this is so amazing. I would really go on radhabeauty.com and get this stuff, guys. It's cheap. I believe it's $15 to $20, so it's affordable. So, and it comes with a dropper. It's a little bit messy, but I always have a little paper towel right underneath when I'm storing it in my cupboard. But this stuff is great. I use it every day and it literally fades my scars. I had scarring from acne here. I also had electrolysis done a couple of days ago, so it looked like pimples because they were destroying the hair follicles. And literally, rosehip oil, the next day, it cleared it up. So I would give it a chance. It won't break you out. I'm also going in with my e.l.f. Poreless Primer. Here it is, guys. And literally, this is how much I'm putting on my face. All right, so my face is moisturized, it is primed, and I'm actually gonna do my eyebrows first. I have an e.l.f. spoolie and liner, It's called the Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and this one is in black. Sorry, I'm holding it upside down, but it's in black. It's very creamy, and I'm just going to outline my brows. I'm not doing anything dramatic. So I love e.l.f. I think their products are extremely affordable. They're actually really cheap and they last really long. So I've outlined my brows and I'm just going to actually fill it in slightly with my pencil. I don't want to use any powder or pomade today because this is just an everyday look. I want something fast and simple. I'm going in with the spoolie. I know it looks dark, but with the spoolie, it's actually gonna fade it. I just want to define my arches a little more. So there it is, guys. Now I'm just gonna go in with my concealer, and this is just Simple Almay. You could get it from any drugstore, and it's the Smart Shade Concealer. So I put way too much on this side, so I'm just transferring it over. I'm just outlining my brows, clearing up any imperfections and any smudges. And guys, I'm not a makeup artist, but I do know how to do my own face. I feel like to some degree. I'm just showing you a look that I like for every day. Just a simple look. So this is not my favorite concealer. I do think I have to try out other concealers because, I don't know, it's just, I feel like as the day goes by, sometimes it creases. And it's just, that's not always a good look. So, I'm just gonna blur it out with a different brush. Tap it in. All right, so the brows are all set. All right, so I do have combo skin, so I actually just want to keep it super light, super fresh. So I'm gonna go in with a BB cream for my face, and this is Dream BB Fresh by Maybelline. It's 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Protector, so it does have an SPF of 30, so if you're not good with your SPF, this makeup does has it, and you can get it from Walmart, from Walgreens, any convenience store. I've used this so much, I'm like running out. And I'm just gonna use a thicker brush. So guys, if you're having a breakout, this is like sheer coverage. It just makes your skin glowy, but it's not really gonna hide your acne very well. It might blur it out slightly, but this is not full coverage makeup. This is just for an everyday going out, light, breathable summer look, because it's still August. I wanna keep it light. All right, so I've just applied a little bit more because I want to extend it down to my neck area. And I do have a little outbreak on my chin. I'm just gonna blur it out slightly. I'm doing it on my ears as well. And under the eyes, I'm just packing it on like I'm dabbing it, because I do not have my beauty blender today, so. There we go, guys. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with my Almay concealer under my eyes and basically in my T-zone area. I'm using a smaller brush, and I'm actually going to pack it under my eyes. Again, this is if you do not have a beauty blender. And this is not full coverage, guys. It's not my favorite concealer. But we are making it work with what we have. And I think next time I'm actually gonna go and get some new makeup and test it out for you guys. Like I got a few that I talked about yesterday that I really enjoyed, but I do wanna try more out. All right, so I got my primer on, my foundation or BB cream for a light look, and my Almay concealer under my eyes and my T-zone area. And I think my face looks pretty good, pretty fresh right now. So now I'm going in with my Essence All About Matte Silky Finish powder. And I love this powder because you can literally, it's so compact, it's so small, and you can use this throughout the day to kind of shine away any oil. So it's great, guys. I talked about it yesterday. I'm gonna put that over right now, and I'm gonna use a big brush again. And I like to do this before the bronzer, because I just feel like kind of keeps the shine away. And it just, I guess the bronzer almost like sits on my face better. You can also do it right over your eyebrows, just to set them. All right, so face looking great, looking glowy. I love it. And now we're going in with my favorite bronzer. I talked about it yesterday. It's Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I just love how creamy it is. I love the color, but it's still a powder. So it's really great, guys. I'm gonna show you how to apply this bronzer in a way that lifts up your cheekbones and gives you a nice high cheekbone, because I don't really have high cheekbones. I have chubby cheeks. I'm actually going to apply it right above, like when you smile, people go like this and then usually apply it down the center, but I kind of just want to make it higher. And I'm I'm going in circular motions and I'm dragging it up the temple. This is gonna give me the illusion of cheekbone. Because who does not like a high cheekbone? Also on my forehead. And a lot of people apply the bronzer right above, kind of like on their chin line. I do not like doing that. I feel like your face is gonna look lifted and angular if you apply it right below the jawline. Also a little bit under my lower lip. I want kind of like a pout under my nose. And I'm going to squeeze this brush slightly and go in on the side of my nose. And on my eyelid. And I'm doing this with a big brush as well because I just want to carry through the bronzer all the way to the side of my temple. It's a quick look, guys. And this is just gonna look great because I'm going to go in with the highlights later on. It just brings out your eye. You don't ever want to leave your eye really unattended while you have bronzer. And I don't really want to do too much eye makeup today because I'm trying to get ready quick. All right, so I'm gonna go in with a bigger brush again and kind of blend the bronzer down my neck. Kind of blend it on my forehead. And on my ears. All right, so now I'm gonna go with my e.l.f. contouring kit. And this is powder as well, and I'm gonna use the lighter color right under my eyes. Just kind of setting it. You really just want to pack it on. Again, I'm using a brush, so I'm packing with the brush. I'm gonna do it on the tip of my nose, my forehead, my chin, because I feel like my chin is really small and I kind of want it to stand out. My cupid's bow. And also right under where I put that bronzer, putting this lighter powder under the bronzer, under, you know, over the jawline. So now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. And I love this just to set everything. It's kind of like a natural shade and it has like this twist cap. And it's just great, it's not messy. You could just open it up, dip your brush, pat it down and pat it on your face. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with my biggest brush. Kind of set my whole face with this. All right, so now I'm going back to the brows using my e.l.f. spoolie. It's in the shade Dark, and I'm just kind of fluffing up my brows. I've used this so much. The only thing I don't like is the applicator. It's very thin, but if you do have thin brows, it'll work for you. If you have fluffier brows, I don't know, I would just want the applicator to be a little bit thicker, just to give some definition to my brows. Because I only line them with the pencil liner by e.l.f. So there we go. I'm gonna put in my mascara, and this is by Essence Lash Princess. It's their False Lash Effect Mascara, and I've talked about this before, and I just love this mascara. You don't even need much of it, and it just gives you super pretty, super long lashes. The only thing about this mascara, if it's super hot and you have like you're prone to teary eyes, it will leak. It's slight though, but it's like no fallout, which I really do appreciate in a mascara. And guys, this was only $5 on their site. All right, so I'm going in with my lip liner, and this is by Milani. It's called Color Statement Lip Liner True Instant Color in 12 Bordeaux. It's like a pinkish color. I'm literally going along my lips in like a thinner size on the side, and on the bottom, I'm exaggerating it. And I'm doing the same thing on the top. I'm gonna exaggerate it in the center and the Cupid's bow. And thinner on the sides. You can go in and fill in slightly. And I'm actually gonna go in now with my CoverGirl Nude Lipstick. And this is in the shade 240 Caramel Kiss. All right, so I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush and use my butter bronzer again for the eyes, and just kind of, I don't want to leave them bare, but I'm just gonna go through the crease and darken that up with the bronzer. And on the underside. I'm gonna define my nose slightly. Under my lip. And now for the last and final step, I'm gonna go with my e.l.f. highlighting stick, and I've used this so much, guys. This is in the shade Golden Halo. And I'm just going to apply it over the bronzer. Well, above the bronzer, sorry. On the tip of my nose, on my chin, and actually on my temple slightly. I'm gonna take a brush, kind of blend it out. And actually for the last step, I'm going to use my Silky Matte Powder again with a big brush and set it. I'm not using any spray today. Normally I would, but usually at night I'll use the spray if I'm going out. That's it, guys. That's my simple makeup look when I'm going out shopping, going to, you know, do anything I want, basically. Super simple, super pretty, just polished. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you all have a blessed day. Let me know what you want to see down below.